Hello, hello, hello. It's your girl, Rachel Branch. Well, hello. Today is Wednesday, January the 7th, 2026. Welcome to the Restoring Her Finances YouTube channel. So, as promised, today is week one of the 90-day financial fast, the financial challenge that we're doing for 2026. And for those of you who do not are not familiar with or do not know, well, let me share with you what we're doing. For the first 90 days of 2026, we are going on a financial fast. Yes, a lot of churches and people, they start off the year with a fast, but we're going to do a financial fast. A financial fast. And what are we fasting from? We are fasting from that one thing that you and I know that we spend entirely too much money on. Well, whatever that thing is for you, that's what you're going to fast from the first 90 days of 2026. For me, I am fasting from um, going out to restaurants, going out to eat. I will be eating home cooked meals and saving my money because I spend too much money on going out and eating. That could be quick trips to a fast food restaurant. I'm not really a fast food person, but those soul food restaurants, yeah, that's what's getting my money. Or, we go out with our friends and we go out to eat. I didn't realize until I started this, and this is just day number 7, how many times or how many invitations I get to go out to eat. So far, I've had two, no, three. And today is just the 7th of January. So I've had three this year thus far, and I've had to be strategic on what to do, but I have not. Even though I've attended those, a couple of them, I have not eaten. I have not spent any money because I want to find out and see exactly how much money I'm spending on going out. And that is why I'm calling it a financial fast because we are going to, at the end of this 90-day period, we're going to come together and we're going to have a Zoom call and we're going to talk about what this meant, how impactful this um, financial fast was to you. Now, this financial fast is being brought to you by Budget Breakers LLC, of which I am the CEO, and also I Am Ministries. We're partnering together, I Am Ministries, with Kamika McElrath. And we're doing this because we want to see all of us winning this year, all of us winning in our finances. It's important for us to do that. So, as you see, the title of this broadcast is If You Don't Control Your Money, It Will Control You. So let me say that again. If we don't control our money, it will control you. So, what does that mean? The financial tip that I'm giving is basically talking about tracking our spending. So, that's the financial tip number one. We want to track our spending. What are we spending our money on? So, having that awareness is very important. And it's actually the foundation of any type of financial change that you want to do in your life. We need to be aware of what we're spending our money on. And to be honest, most people, have no idea what we're spending our money on, or we may underestimate how much we're spending on a particular item or a particular thing because we're not tracking it. So, tracking what we spend and what we're spending our money on removes the mystery of where did my money go, right? We want to control our money so it does not control us, right? Where did our money go? If we have a tracking system of where we know exactly where our money is going, then that is exactly what we need um, in our lives. And this is a judgment free zone here, guys. So I know many of you may not be familiar with budgeting or tracking your spending and all of that. So I'm going to make it very, very, very simple for the beginner. I want for the first 7 days, the next 7 days, I should say, for us to track our spending. I want us to track everything that we're spending our money on. That includes what we spend on, with cash, with cards, with apps, subscriptions, transfers that we might make, anything that we've paid any money into. I want us to track it, write it down so that you can see. So that's just a mini budget, right? There's many ways that we can do budget, but for that, I just want you to do that for the first 7 days. And for those who, okay, you said, well, Rachel, I'm already on a budget. I already have a budget. Well, that's fine too. It's important, however, that we always track our spending month to month to month. So go back to last month. And that's my tip for you, to go back to last month and compare, or let that be the baseline for your spending for this month. Right? Why? Because there's fluctuations there. There's no such thing as a perfect budget, right? But we need to be able to be flexible and adjust our budget whenever we need to. So go back and look what you spent on last month and see if there's any tweaking that you need to do for this month. Because um, of course, life happens, and emergencies may happen. I'm not talking about those things, but I'm talking about the core things that you spend your money on each and every day or each and every week. Um, Food may be, it may be gas, it may be some of the subscriptions that you may have, you know, even your utilities. You may even evaluate that to see, well, can I cut off an extra light or two and to bring my bill down? So going back and tracking those things to see what it is that you may be overspending on. You may have a budget for one amount, but you may be actually spending more. So your budget may need to be adjusted to that so that you'll have a more realistic outlook of what you're actually spending your money on. And also, it just will build the confidence in knowing exactly where every penny is spent. So for my beginners, you're going to do the first 7 days and just track it, write it down. For my experienced budgeters, excuse me, you're going to go back and just recap to see, is my budget truly in alignment with what I'm actually spending. And I just want to just encourage you to let you know that budgeting is not about restriction. It's about stewardship, and it's about being wise with your money, with our money. And I'm going to give you a scripture, and that's Proverbs 21 and 5. And Proverbs 21 and 5 says, the plans of the diligent lead to abundance, but everyone who is hasty comes to poverty. So, what does that scripture mean? First of all, it says that planning leads to provision, or planning leads to abundance. So when we are creating a budget and sticking to it, it's a plan. And you're making a plan for your money or plan for your future. Um, and then it talks about the hasty. Hasty, a person who is hasty comes to poverty. And what does hasty mean? What do they mean in that scripture? It's about those who, one, don't have a plan or budget, but more so a person who is an impulse buyer, or an impulse spender. A person who does that on a regular basis, it says that will lead to poverty. So, again, our topic is, if we don't control our money, it will control you. So we want to be the ones that are in control over what we're spending it on, and we know exactly what we're spending it on. And then it says at the very beginning of that scripture, the plans of the diligent lead to abundance. So diligence is a reward. Being diligent about what you're doing is actually a reward, and you will be rewarded financially when you do that with your budget. So go ahead and review your spending and evaluate your spending habits, and then make the necessary adjustments that you need so that you will have a successful 2026. I want to share with you some resources that are available for you. One is my financial freedom planner, and I will post that link on this stream as well. But for the beginners and for the experienced person, that is a quick download. I made it affordable for everyone because at the end of the day, I want to see you winning. So that financial freedom planner is just a quick download that you can use to start beginning tracking your spending. Perfect for this 7 day challenge that we're doing right now, as well as for because it provides a weekly strategy or weekly template for you to track all your spending. It provides other financial tips that are beneficial for you. It has some goal settings as well. So it's the beginning of the year. This is a perfect time to make goals for your finances for the entire year of 2026. It gives you plenty of places for you to write personally, and also give some financial affirmations. It's just a lot in that planner that I put together for you. So get that planner. I'll post the link down at the bottom. And again, this is Rachel Branch, your budget and finance guru. And I look forward to week number 2. It's not too late for you to start your fast today. So if you didn't get a chance to start on January 1st, that's okay. You can start right now, and let's finish at the very end of March 31st, 2026. God bless, and I'll see you next week.